load.
James was much admired on the island of Sodor. "You are simply the best engine, James. Always smart and clean, always on time. In fact, the most reliable engine we know." This made James very proud, and he often let the other engines know what everyone on the island had said to him. "I am simply the best," he bragged in the sheds and yards. One day, the Fat Controller gave James the job of taking the loaded trucks to the hopper. James hated this work. "An engine's job is never done, and be grateful for that." James was in a filthy mood when he arrived at the hopper, which made him more and more impatient. Come on! I've got much more important things to do than watch you trucks being unloaded." But the trucks would have none of it. They knew James and his outbursts. "You're just like a big red pimple, and we all know what we do with red pimples, don't we? Pop 'em!" This made James even angrier, and he treated them roughly.
Great job, Tabitha! Shut your snout!
The Fat Controller was most annoyed with him. "You must learn to control your temper, James. Otherwise..." And he left James to think about what otherwise might mean. But the Fat Controller wanted, more than anything else, to clear the huge lines of coal trucks in the dockyards. So he found a diesel. The diesel was not at all efficient. He kept breaking down and was not as powerful as he looked. But one day, a sudden thunderstorm arose. Lightning hit the rails right in front of the diesel. Then it cleared, and when it did, Diesel, somehow, looked different. "I feel marvelous! Please take me for a run," he said to his driver, who duly obliged him. His driver couldn't believe the new power in ED, as he was called. For some reason, the electric shock from the lightning had converted ED into Super Ed. He sped everywhere. Now, instead of only managing to pull a few trucks, he could pull masses of them at one go. The dockyards were cleared in no time. The Fat Controller was most impressed. "I shall try you out on my express passenger service," he said excitedly. ED was delighted. He felt so good, he thought he'd work all day and all night. He sped through the countryside. In fact, he was going so fast that Gordon's record was under threat, which annoyed Gordon and the other engines immensely. The Fat Controller had never known business to be so good before. People told him what a splendid railway he was running. Now he was using Super Ed, and they wanted more like him. This was very disturbing news for the other engines. They blamed James for everything, no matter what.
You can no longer be a member of this group.
You're kicking me out? And you're all fine with this?
You can stay out there with your new pal Super Ed. It was your fault he arrived, so you can suffer all his insults. So James had to park alongside Ed.
"Just can't wait till there's nothing but us diesels working these yards. You old smokies are for scrap."
James wanted to pay the puffed up Diesel out, but he just couldn't think of a way to do it. The next day, a storm was brewing overhead. Just then, Super Ed drew alongside.
What are you doing? It's raining cats and yous out there.
"Well, nothing stops me. I'm a diesel electric and I like storms. That's why they call me Super, 'cause I'm super at everything, no matter the weather."
Get rid of that smoke. Then it should be scrapped. It was then the end for Super Ed. He never worked again. But remember one thing, those trucks might make you see red, but it's far better than that Super Ed.
You are dead!
Yay!
She looked like she had never seen anything quite so horrible in all her life.